This is an offset smoker that I built last year, and I made this out of an old air compressor tank. This is one of the last nice days of summer, and I thought, you know what? We should take advantage of this. Let's smoke some ribs. The wood that I'm going to use for smoking is cherry. Now, it was getting a little later on in the afternoon, and unfortunately, I didn't have time for the 3-2-1 method, which is definitely my preferred method to smoke ribs. But I found some recipes online, and they call it the hot and fast. So we're going to cook these around 300 degrees for about 3 hours. Kind of doing the similar portions of time. We'll do some just the smoking, we'll cover them up, and then we'll finish them off with sauce. I did later find out that this probably wasn't the best idea because the fat didn't really have time to render down and kind of absorb into the meat. The flavor was bang on, but they weren't as tender as I usually like them to be. Nevertheless, barbecuing is an experience. It's so fun just getting your fire ready, prepping your coals, and when you finally put the meat on and the smell of the wood, the smell of the pork cooking or any meat cooking, I think the smell of barbecuing is one of the reasons why I love it so much. With some of the recent modifications I've made, primarily the louver that I put to control the airflow, I find it way easier to cook on this now than previously when I used to just crack the door to control the airflow. This thing holds temp, and you don't have to babysit as much as I used to have to. So at about an hour and a half of smoke, they're ready to come off, and we're just putting them into a metal pan here. We only had Dr. Pepper, so that's what we put in the bottom, a little Dr. Pepper. Once we get them in there, we'll cover them up with tin foil, and then we'll let them cook in there for a while. It looks so promising at this stage. Little did I know. And once we have them all wrapped up, we're going to put them on for about 1 hour. So I know a lot of people talk about fire management when they're using their smokers, and that's something I'm just learning. It is, again, like I say, much easier with being able to very precisely control the airflow. And barbecue is one of these things where when you first start, you're not necessarily good at it, but the more you do it, the better you get. For me, it's coming. And we'll slather them up with my wife's homemade barbecue sauce. Man, they sure did look good, but looks can be deceiving. I don't think I'll be trying this hot and fast method anytime soon. Generally, when I make ribs, they're just amazing. So tender, so juicy. These ones tasted really, really good, but they just weren't tender enough. We ate them all and they're delicious, but we learn for next time. Cheers. They're not as tender as they should be.
No.